Hello, my name is Seven, and you are on the Ignited Souls 7 channel. Thank you for being here again. Today, we're going to talk about covert narcissists and why you should not suffer in silence, but most people are kind of inclined to suffer in silence. So, first, let's talk about the covert narcissist. These are people that I call soulless beings. These are people that were damaged at like a very young age. Before they really got to figure out who they were as a person, they were either made to feel like they were God's gift to earth and everybody on it, or they were made to feel very insignificant and like a helper person, a supporter for the needs of possibly another narcissist in their life, made them feel like insignificant. So these people are not fully developed emotionally. So a lot of times they really don't know who they are. They're really lost out here. So they kind of cling on to other people. A lot of times people that they admire, whether they admire them for good reasons or bad reasons, they admire them for some reason. These people have something that they want, some type of quality that they strive to be like, something that they want for themselves. So they like to attach themselves to these people by mimicking them. They have conversations with people, and if you really listen closely, you can tell that the conversations are one-sided. It's mostly the narcissist listening and kind of piggybacking off of what the other person says, because in this time they are taking notes, they are observing, they are really paying attention to the person's mannerisms, what they're talking about, how they talk, and they just taking note of all of these things so that they can then mimic that personality back to them. The covert narcissist wants to have the nice guy persona. They want to fool everybody around them in the workplace, at school, that they are this extremely nice guy, willing to help, always lending and helping hand, always there if you need some advice or whatever, just the guy that you can come to. That's who they want to portray to be, but in reality, this is not who they are at all. The reason why they have to mimic you is so that you will let your guard down so that they can infiltrate your personal business, so they can get closer and closer to you, to the point where you feel like you trust them, even though these people are not trustworthy, but they can convince you that they are. And they convince you by lying, because these people are pathological liars. They lie and they lie and they lie. They will lie and tell you whatever you want to hear to get what they want. They don't have any morals or values at all, but especially when it comes to getting what they want. They will tell you anything, like one of those real shisty, scammy type of salespeople that need the win by any means. Those are the people that are covert narcissists. So, like I said, they have to mimic you to get close to you, to try to then be you. Their personality is made up of all the personalities of the people they have come into contact with and had some type of admiration about something about that person. These covert narcissists are very emotionally manipulative. They are people who just smile in your face, but they always have something going on in the background. If you're in a relationship with one of these people, or if they're a close family member or a friend, you know what I mean. You know when you see them with other people, how their personality changes, how they start telling stories that you never heard before, how they start exaggerating the truth to make themselves seem bigger or better than they really are. And it comes off really weird and off-putting because 9 times out of 10 you think that they're a pretty okay person, like the person that they showed you, again, the person that they are portraying to be in front of you. But even when they get in front of other people, it instantly changes. They're another person. And you might be ignoring it at first and just thinking like, okay, maybe this person is a little insecure. They feel like they have to do a little extra to get the acknowledgement and admiration from people. But don't fool yourself. It's much more sinister than that. They literally do not know who they are and do not know who they want to be. They are the epitome of stand for nothing and fall for anything, because these people will fall for anything. A lot of times they are money motivated and motivated by ego and admiration. So they are usually really flirty, and anybody that's giving them attention, they kind of just they just eat it all up. They just like, oh, of course you love me because I am me. So they entertain multiple people. You may think that you're in a relationship with this person, but to them, they're not in a relationship. You're in a relationship with them and they're single. They're free to talk to, mingle, see whoever they want in their warped mind. And let me be clear, their need for all of this additional admiration and praise and attention is not because you are lacking or because you are not enough. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Even though these people come off very grandiose and they seem to have this huge ego, deep inside they feel very insecure and they aren't happy with themselves and they actually don't think they're good enough for you. So they have to be doing all of these things in the background that make them feel confident and build their ego up so that they can even come to you feeling big. When I say big, I say that because they want you to feel small. They want to make you feel small. These people live in a state of delusion. They create scenarios, they create villains in their stories, they create people that don't like them, that are out to get them. And 9 times out of 10, they did something to these people to make them not like them. It's one of those situations where if you have all of these problems with so many people, the problem is probably you. Like, it's you. And these people lack retrospection. They lack reflection. They don't sit and think about the things that they've done, the people that they have hurt. They're not worried about that. As long as they get what they want, they are fine. If you're in a relationship or a close friendship with these people, a lot of times they are betraying you in the background. These are the people that don't want to talk mess to your face or don't want to tell you something that you may have done to hurt them to your face and communicate and have healthy dialogue about it. These are people that act unbothered because that ego is so big. Of course, they can't be bothered by anything that you may have done to them, or of course, you couldn't have hurt their feelings. They're too big and too grandiose for that. They don't have feelings in that way. They can't be hurt. So, of course, we know that that's not true, and they do get hurt. Their feelings get hurt. They get offended, but they won't say anything. And that's the scary part, because these people are really passive aggressive until they're aggressive. So when you wrong them, they might not say anything to you, even though they might make a little face. You might see the darkness in their eyes and a little smirk come up, but they won't say that you actually hurt their feelings. What they will do is do something way way, way in the background, something that you can't connect back to them, where they can be close enough to watch you suffer and watch you be sad or deal with whatever issue they caused in the background while they are hiding their hand, like throwing rocks and hiding your hand. They can be the cause of it, but if no one knows they're the cause, they'll be the same person to come and rub your back and tell you it's okay and try to help you through it, all the while they created the problem. And that gives them a high like no other. They love that. They love being able to cause you pain and for you to not be able to pinpoint them as the aggressor so that they can still sit by your side and get all the benefits that they are gaining from you, because these people are takers. They are always taking. And if they give, it's a sort of breadcrumbing giving. They're not really giving to you because they want to give to you. They're giving to you because they know that if they give to you, they will get something in return, because you are a reciprocal person. You reciprocate what is being given to you, especially when it's positive. But these people are not. They are looking at you as easy to manipulate. Oh, you're a dummy. Oh, you're naive. This person that loves me so much and keeps giving to me, they must be an idiot to think that I'm the person that I portray myself to be. So they deserve for me to take them for everything they got. They want to take you for all you got, take you for whatever they can get out of you, whatever you are willing to give. And they want the things you aren't willing to give, like your security, your sanity, your peace of mind. And that is not right. These people are some really evil, sinister people, because they will laugh and hug and pretend to love you in your face for years while silently trying to hurt you, put you down, and make you insignificant in the story of life that you all built together and you did all the work. That's what they want. They want to stand on top of your shoulders and pretend like you aren't there when you are the foundation. So, to my first point, you cannot suffer in silence with these people, because they bank on that. They love for you to be so embarrassed and so confused by what they're doing in the background that you keep your mouth shut. They want that because they know if you really went and told your best friend or your mom or your dad or somebody close to you all of the microaggressions and the little things they've been doing, lies that you've caught them up in, things that you think that they may be connected to, but you're not sure just how they are connected. When you start explaining those things to other people, they start connecting the dots for you really quickly and can kind of pinpoint like this person is not good for you. And honestly, these covert narcissists, they don't fool everybody. They might fool a lot of people, but they don't fool everybody. That's why they also try to isolate you. They will try to put you in a position to not have anybody around you, whether that's by making you feel like people are out to get you or against you, don't really love you, aren't really genuine. They'll try to convince you of that. They'll try to convince you that something is wrong with you and maybe you're being a bad friend and you don't deserve these people to be around you. You deserve to be alone. But they attack you emotionally and mentally and make you self isolate. And you're doing it to yourself because they're not making you not associate with anyone. They're not making you, but they are subtly pushing you towards that in the background, to the point where it's so subtle that they make you feel like it's your decision when really it's not. It is the decision that they led you to. So don't suffer in silence. Talk to your loved ones. Talk to people. Let them know what you're going through. Let them know that this person that seems a little bit too good to be true and something just seems off about them, let them know the situation. A lot of times people that are looking from the outside in can piece the situation together much better than we can when we're fully enthralled in the situation and kind of fighting for our lives. Because with these covert narcissists, sometimes you don't understand how dark these people can get, and you could very much so be fighting for your life and not even know it. So, in conclusion, you are worthy. You are enough. You deserve better. You deserve honesty. You deserve clarity. If you're confused, then it may not be for you. God doesn't speak in confusion. He doesn't want you to be confused. God is very clear. He gives clarity. So if somebody is making you confused and making you doubt yourself and doubt the people around you, they may be playing for the other team, if you know what I mean. Also, I meant to mention this earlier. I'm so sorry that I didn't. I hope you made it to this far into the video. But more than speaking to other people, which I mentioned because that is something that is here in this realm and you might be able to understand them easier. But who you really need to talk to is God. You need to sit down and strengthen your relationship with God so that you can clearly understand what you're doing wrong and what you need to do going forward. That's going to be the biggest step. And you really have to do some work to get in tune so that you can hear that voice and understand what you need to do. And more than anything, to do it. So that's really, really important. Do not take that lightly. So speak up, speak to the people around you, come up with a plan. You may need to get out of that situation, and if you do it in silence. Be strategic. Make sure you are planning, because they will do everything that they feel they need to do to keep you in the position that you are currently in. But if you know you deserve better, you need to go get better. We have this one life. We're not aging backwards. Every day we're getting older, and you deserve to live every day of your life to the fullest, not in fear, not being anxious, not in confusion. You deserve a clear mind. You deserve a peaceful atmosphere, no chaos. So take the steps that you need to take to make that happen for you, your family, and whoever you might need to protect. Again, this is 7. Thank you for visiting the Ignited Soul 7 channel, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.